Hey fam, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Nai. The top 3 editing tricks every editor needs to know. Alright, so let me make sure I get my screen record going. Screen record. Hit record. And I got Final Cut already pulled up. And so the first one that I want to show you guys is going to be called speed ramping. And I have this clip, and if I just let it play out, as you can see, it drags, and then the Tesla makes the turn, right? So if I wanted to, I can go to this clip here and get to the beginning point of where I want card, the one that's moving. I'm going to do Shift B. And then skip ahead a few frames. And then right about there, kind of like that. So I'll do a Shift B again. And if you double click on this section, you can then, and I'll just do 200% if you wanted to. And let me kind of just zoom in here really quickly. So essentially what I did was, if I play it out now, you'll notice it's a little bit quicker. And if you don't like that, you can, just go to custom. You can even make it faster. You can do it 500 times, for example. Then you'll notice how it goes really fast, right? And then as you can see from the clip here, if you want it to fine-tune, you can do that as well, just by adjusting these levers here. And that allows you to get more precise in terms of your speed ramp. And because it's just a tutorial, I'm not gonna go through and trying to finesse it, just trying to give you guys an idea of what not keyframing. We're jumping ahead here. Speed ramping is, so now that you know, as you can see, originally it's slower and now it's much quicker. So, you can do that with so many different things. That's up to you and your creativity. So number 2, let me shift Z here. So let's say, number 2 is keyframing. And from here, let's just get on this clip here, and let's say I don't particularly like my composition, for example, or maybe I want to zoom in. So keyframing is, you're gonna go here, and then there's a couple ways that you can start the keyframe. You can come up here into your inspector panel, and you can press this where it says add a keyframe. The other option you can do is do a Shift T, and then from here you can press this guy here, and as you can see here on all these guys just turn yellow, right? So you can move ahead a couple frames. You can just push the right arrow if you want it to, or you can do Shift and it'll jump ahead a little bit quicker. And then from here, there's a couple things that you can do. I think with a lot of talking head videos, one thing is to keep the action, or to keep movement in the video. What you can do is you can do something like this, where I just zoom this image in, and I can actually position it a little bit better, and then I'll hit done. So then what you'll see is, you'll notice it'll zoom in a moment, and boom, right? So if I go to this clip and I do Control V, you'll notice the keyframes are here. So if I drag this out further, you'll notice that it will take a slower period of time to kind of zoom in. Or if I didn't like that, what I can do is I can go here and just move this guy back to the left. And the closer I get, you'll notice the zoom in is much quicker. And obviously you can do so many different things with keyframing, same exact idea. And I'm just showing you really quickly what keyframing is. Now that's up to you how you want to use it, right? You can make objects that are stagnant move. You can pop items into the screen if you want it to. And actually, let me just show you guys. Let me go to this master here, and let's say I grab this piece. Grab the TNP logo. If I grab this, Shift T, what I can do is I can move this out of frame. And then from here, I can start the keyframe, go a couple steps, and then I can come and move the logo in. I can go a few frames, shrink the image, go a few more frames. If you're still watching, support the channel by gently tapping that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you know when I drop a new video. We have a goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and as you can see, we got some work to do. So I appreciate any help I can get. Now let's get back to the video. And I can even rotate this guy like so, go a few more frames, and turn it back this way, and then move it up to the side. And then once you're done, just hit done. And as you can see, let's go ahead and put that into fill. And that's another way of keyframing something in and out of your shot. So it is really up to you how you want to use it. All right, and the last item I would say that is really, really important, and number 3 is masking. So there's 2 parts to this one. Originally, this is the old-fashioned way before AI started taking over, right? If you go to mask and keying, there's a different couple ways that you can do this, but you can just click and drag, and with the actual clip, you can, if you have it selected, you can actually just double click as well. And as you can see, this is what masking is. I have this as a shape tool, so with the shape tool is from here, you can, this is your feather. You can choose how much of a feather you want, or you can just do 0. And as you can see now, your edge itself is really, really clean. From here, you can drag, make it really like a square. You have the option to make it kind of circle. You can even drag these guys in the top and the bottom, and so you can even place it too. And when you do that, essentially you're masking the areas that you want in your frame and the areas that you don't want in your frame. That's the first part of masking. And the second part of masking, this one is from Motion VFX, and it's part of their Cine Studio package, and I'll link the video up here somewhere for you. But 盛AI, if I double click it, it's essentially AI in video editing, and it's really, really neat. All I can do is, let's say if I wanted to track this guy here, or I wanted to mask it, I can just draw this little line here, as you can see, really, really quick. And then I can hit track. And then you just have to wait. And this is, I made several videos about this new program. So we're just gonna stop it really quickly, just so that we don't take up too much of your time. And we're gonna make sure we got the mask video. And as you can see, voila. Really, really cool. Alright, so just to give you guys a recap, we try to make this as quickly as possible. But the first one is going to be speed ramping. Number 2 is keyframing. And number 3 is mask. If you've made it this far, support the channel by gently tapping that subscribe button. Feel free to like, comment, and you can even share the channel. If you like this video, I have a whole playlist over here. Thanks fam for your support. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video.